Mic lock button is on. Double tap to lock.
Hello everybody. As you know, my channel is pretty random, and I'm working on quite a few videos at the moment for you guys. Some underground projects too, just some other bits and pieces, and there's going to be an update video talking about everything. Plus I have an unboxing video, just kind of light. I know I don't show off presents and I don't do Vlogmas, but I just thought maybe do a couple of things and round off the year with a few things before I say Happy New Year, everybody, because I'm doing one of those videos. But just a very quick announcement. I'm taking a week off YouTube. Just so everybody knows. I'm not taking a week off watching YouTube, but I'm taking a week off doing YouTube because I've done so many videos. I'm even taking a week off doing my pretend radio station too, because there's a whole lot of stuff going on. So there's a couple of playlists here on the channel if you're interested, and you can go and watch those videos and listen to the stuff, or just check out all the really cool stuff. Now, with that said, I'm doing a top 6 things that I'm listening to at the moment. At the moment. So, at number 6, I am revisiting Dio. Yes, the Holy Diver, the we're going to the witch, but we might never return. That Dio, yes. I'm revisiting Ronnie, James Dio, and a couple of classic albums for me that stand out. One is the very last album he did with Heaven and Hell, which to me is, I don't know, I don't know whether it's trying to be a Sabbath album or a solo album of Dio's, but all in all, it stands as a great album. It's got some great tracks like Bible Black. Take me back. I must have the Bible black. I'd gone through a rough time before I'd bought that album, and that album just sort of saved me. It brought me back to the surface of the water. So yeah, it's still is a great listen. Number 5 now is another revisit, which is Mr. Bishy's album. It's probably his only album with Printer Jam in, and it's just, I don't know, I would say it's more of a sit down and listen and take sort of note kind of thing. But it really changed the way that I listen to music. Because it's not just a drum and bass album, it's quite progressive. It changed a lot of things. It changed the way that you listen to music. It just changed everything for me. It's more, drum and bass in the studio than getting out in the club listening to drum and bass. I didn't think that Mr. Bishy got much love. After the whole Printer Jam thing, but I think, to me, it doesn't care how he looks or anything. The sound is really something that, you're going for. The production on the album is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It's one of those things, really. It's it's just sad that nobody else went for that. At number 4 is Bill Bailey in metal. Now, Bill Bailey is a British comedian, and comedy and music, you mix them together. There's not a lot of people who can do it well now, you know, because people don't really look up to the greats like the Goons and Baron Knights and Tommy Cooper and there's just so many people. But what I like about Bill Bailey, and I know Tenacious D do this pretty well too. I'll probably do top 10 weird artists that you should be listening to, but I think Bill Bailey really does it well, because it's hard to take the mickey out of music, because it's a difficult thing, because you know, I'm not saying it's not hard to take the rip out of a band, but to take the rip out of like a genre of music is not very many people can do it, and Bill Bailey does it really well. You know, he does this this parody of Rammstein, you know, very well, and he does parodies of Slipknot and stuff, but it's really well done. So yeah, number 3 is Coil. Now, I find Coil a very difficult band to listen to at times, but I really like the New Backwards, which was recorded in Trent Reznor's studio, and I suggest you go check it out. Now, I left the newest and the best till last. So at number 2 is Current 93, The Light Is Leaving Us All. And I believe there's some old tracks or old favourites. Instead of doing like a greatest hits or best of, you know, they've kind of done and it's not too cleaned up either. So it's a really good album, and I think it's one of those albums that people should listen to first of Current 93. You know, like what is it? Black Ships in the Sky is my other favourite, but I did pick The Light Is Leaving Us All just because there's some great tracks. Like all the Pretty Little Horses, and yeah, it's I mean, Current 93 are a industrial folk band, but they do other things with soundscapes and all that really cool stuff. But the thing is, they take you they sort of take you back to your childhood and take you to the dark parts of your childhood, you know, the dark dreams and the night terrors, you know. It's like revisiting that dark side of your childhood, the dark side that you want to revisit and want to relive and want to remember for some reason or other. But yeah, Current 93. And now there's some honourable mentions, which I think it's Oliver's Wand which is another band that I've been listening to. Again, another really folky band, but more sort of mystical and magical. Kind of, yeah, very mystical and magical, but also very gothic at the same. So if you sort of like the gothic side, the dark side to folk, but it's more, you know, experimental side to folk as well, because it's very clever with the poetry and stuff. And my favourite track they've done is Raven Chant. You know, because it's kind of very happy, but also sort of very wintry and yeah. And if you want really good dreams, you know, listen to these albums. So at number 1 is Death in June. A very recent thing I've been listening to is Death in June. And Death in June I thought were sort of like post-gothic band, but
11:07 p.m.
I don't know where to put them at. They're kind of half electronic, half folk. I would listen to Death in June's folk stuff because it's really good. You know, there's some really good songs that will, you know, they've got some psychedelic stuff. So yeah, it's kind of incredible in the way of like, it's kind of, you know, what I like about it is it's kind of, it makes you think, type of thing. It's the type of music that you would listening to while painting or reading or any of that kind of thing. It's the type of music that's, it's like, you know, it's the sort of music that you would kind of listen to while you're taking in the light of the moon, that sort of thing. Anyway, guys, that's this video. I really haven't been... People are asking about me buying new music. I don't really buy much music now. I kind of listen. I wouldn't really buy much in the way unless I really felt that it was very, very rare. But I don't know. I think I don't really enjoy listening to anything new unless it's unless it's really good. And it all depends on, you know, but in the way of my actual personal music collection, which is complete, you know, I'm just looking for bands that are independent bands now, and you know, so I'm just looking for those type of bands. I'm not really looking for anything that's out there in the charts. It doesn't really grab me. I do have a lot of new things which I'm getting that, you know, I play at my sets and mixes and things, but I don't really have, you know, when I'm personally sitting down and I'm finished, I don't really listen to, I don't really buy plastic music.
Mic trigger. Mic locked. Finish recording.